All right, I haven't done one in a while. I'm gonna try to, because I've got another channel. I'm gonna try to have review videos up once a week, probably on Wednesday, and then the other channel gonna get 2 videos a week on like Friday and Sunday or Friday and Monday. So, with that said, let's get started on. Is it okay to download The Hunt Showdown? Amazing game. I'm running a little older equipment, so a 1070 with a i7 7700K, and I'm able to get between 45 to 60 frames on most everything on at least high. So we'll just go ahead and take a quick look at the menu here, and then we'll do a match real quick and see how that goes. All right, so basic menu here. You're gonna have your hunter, which is gonna be your current character selected right here. Um, I love the music so much. And then from there, you're going to have everything else. So your progress on your levels, your roster, which is where you're going to have all your different characters. And I've got a couple different ones here. Different setups or pretty similar setups because I'm trying to get event points right now. Which right now is bow kills or tomahawk kills, and then killing bosses or PvP. This is the current event progress. I'm finished with both sides of the event because there's one where you choose a tomahawk or you choose a bow and then you go from there. It was really fun, especially with a group. You can also recruit several different characters. You also get a free reshuffle every day, which is nice. So if you do go broke, which is where the hunt dollars here come in, if you go broke, you can just use a free hunter, and hopefully make some progress back to making some more money again. In the store here, you're going to have all your DLC, which includes legendary weapons, your weapons in general. You can see your unlock requirements for that. So basically, just play with, in this case, play with the label, multiple matches, get all your experience for that, and level it up to unlock this one right here. You've also got consumables, which these are the current event consumables. Increased event points. DLC, so this is going to be all your different characters, and character roster is pretty nice actually. There's quite a few to select from, and my biggest thing was, I'm Native American. My biggest thing was I wanted Native American characters in the game, and sure enough, they added Native American characters to the game for this current event going right now, and they look pretty sweet. Um, In-game currency that you can buy is going to be something called blood bonds, and you use this to buy your legendary equipment, buy characters, buy your consumables for the event, stuff like that. um Next one over is we got store. I just put up a store leaderboard. You're just gonna, yes, I know it's awful, don't judge, no, judge, yeah, judge heavily. um but you can compare yourself to your friends. I'm gonna go ahead and block these out so you can't see their names, but this one up here does a lot of little shorts, and he's at 1.08. And this one right here, he's been doing a little longer videos. Nice little watch. I'll make sure to link those guys in the description or in the video too. And then library. This is just going to be all your different manuals and you know in-game things on the different weapons and such. So hey, I want to learn about this right here. See my progress. Can be claimed. Okay. Um, and then see the different monsters. So I'll claim that real quick. Backstory of the monsters and such. It's pretty cool. All right. And then under the main lobby here, after you selected your hunter, I'm going to go with this guy here. Level 9 currently. Yeah, I'll go with him. You've also got your quick play, which is a solo only. You can't play with the group. Um, yeah, exactly what it says. I haven't done the quick play myself. I typically play with a group because this is one of those games that I prefer to play with a group. Trials is just going to be getting to know the maps and doing different trials. There's one for killing enemies. There's one for just looking around the map. Just a little bit of everything, which is nice. Training. This is just gonna, once again, kind of like the trials, a little more in depth, on how to kill things and do all that fun stuff. And then contracts. This is just where you're going to go to start a bounty, or you can just go from here. Um, Downside is most games are going to be 4 players. This one is only 3, which is kind of a downer since our group for this game technically usually runs about the 3-person mark. Um, but yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and do a match real quick. I'm not super good, just a heads up. I might see if I can borrow some footage from a friend and, use his footage, and he'll be one of those 2 that I'll link, but I'll probably just end up using mine. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and see how we do. Music for the game is amazing. You've also, I didn't go over the settings. Music for the game is amazing, though. Every time you have Christmas come up, for example, the main theme for the game is just awesome, but they change it just enough for the Christmas theme that you get a big laugh when you do it, and I won't tell you what it is, but definitely download it just for that. You've also got your settings up here. To the disappointment of my group, I run with Gunslinger. Gonna be your first-person shooter setup on your controls, as well as everything else. I changed a couple controls myself to make it a little easier on me. All these extra different sensitivity things for when you're scoped, when you're not, when you're aiming down sight. Got your HUD here that you can edit quite a bit of stuff on. Audio. I typically run my music a little louder than most everything else, especially in this game because the soundtrack is amazing. But I went ahead and turned that down a little bit more so that way you can hear everything going on. Graphics, I've got that 1070 and an i7 7700K. So I'm able to run at 1080 at full screen, and then everything's on high. The water in this game is going to be the biggest thing that really bogs you down. So technically with an older PC like mine, you can still run everything pretty well. And since, the difference between just a 3060 and a 1070 is so much, pretty much anything can run this game now. They've actually been really updating it so that everybody can run it. Solid control, solid look on everything, and I'll show you once I fire it up. Key customization. So this is going to be all your controls. You can edit each individual thing. I typically just use wheel up, wheel down to change my stuff on my bar. Otherwise, first person shooter, right click aims, left click actually fires, WASD, spacebar to jump, R to reload, and then you can even hook up a controller. I haven't done the controller yet. I do have a friend that has done the controller, and he says it's actually pretty good, but playing against people on PC, it's a little one-sided because, the reaction time and accuracy that you get with PC. But, yeah, let's go ahead and now let's fire one up. See how this goes. And that was fast. Oh, no, okay. It was just matchmaking. PvPvE, so you're going to have PvP elements, so there are other players in the lobby. And then you're also going to have the environment, which is going to be, different zombies, different creatures, not just zombies. So you got like the butcher here, you got a giant spider, you've got an assassin, several different characters in the game that are actually really interesting and really cool once you start actually digging into the lore and looking stuff up on it. One cool thing that they did add to the recent updates is while you're in the lobby waiting for other players, not this screen, but once I actually load in, you can actually reload stuff and make sure you're good to go. I don't have any weapons to do that with, but like if you're running with a Winfield, a regular lever action, you can reload that extra round that doesn't come in with. Alright, let's see the map. So you got several different points on here. These are actually extract points, so point is go in, kill the creature, and then extract with the actual token, basically. Event's still going, so I'm going to go ahead and run this over real quick. Make sure I get those points. Oh, I hear gunshots. It's been about 2 weeks or so since I played this last, so I'm going to go ahead and probably just opt in for the combat right away. Unfortunately, you have to kill horses because they make noise. That's way southeast. Okay, so several different enemy types, you know, each one's different. This is what's called an immolator. You're going to go ahead and melee, but not with anything that has a bladed point, so the bow is out. But you can melee with these right here and you'll be fine. Otherwise, they'll explode and get fire everywhere. Okay, these... Okay, birds will also make noise for you. Oh, dogs. Hellhounds. Not fun to deal with. I try to avoid them. Okay, so I'm grabbing clues to limit the map down on to where the spider in this case is going to be. Okay, pull up my dark sight, see where the next point is. Okay, gonna go ahead and heal real quick because he took away one of my bars. I'm sorry for being so quiet. I'm trying not to be absolute garbage this time when I play because I'm typically one of the weaker ones in our group. Event thing. I think I'm hearing my own footsteps. That's always fun. That sounded really close. Oh my gosh. I think I know which bird's off. They're gonna know I'm here now. Positives. I do know that they are close behind, though. Right about those birds I saw earlier, probably. Oh, there is another player here. Okay, down one. Ah, I almost got another. Not bad though, 1 for 1. That's pretty good for me. But yeah, game looks amazing. Plays pretty fun. Plays a lot better if you have a group. Really, really fun. I'm gonna probably say this is a 9 out of 10 or so for me personally. Probably worth about $40 or so. Definitely if you're into this type of game, you know, get in there, loot, get out, kind of thing. Really fun though. But since I died, I'm only going to get half of my XP. Says right here, right where I died. And then amount of XP, and then hunt dollars. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, yep, I did run into a group. But yeah, pretty fun game. Definitely enjoy it. Yeah, can't say anything else wrong about it, really. Um, but yeah, on that note, thanks for watching, and can't wait to post the next one. Have a good one, guys.